People like myself, people, in our community, we're thinking about how do we support what you all are doing, right? It's difficult to be bold, right, sometimes, and have courage to bring down equity. You said it's going to be a fight to get to equity. And oftentimes when those decisions are made, school board members like yourself need support from community to come and say, yeah, you're doing the right thing. It's a hard thing that you're doing. And we're behind you 100%. So how could the community wrap around, if you will, to borrow that term, around folks who are doing really critical but bold work?
Yeah, I would say from the board piece, what I would encourage the community to do is become more vocal, right? So we don't hear often the great work. It's like the bad restaurant experience. I always said it that way, right? We have a great time at a restaurant. You just have a great time. But the minute you have that bad experience, you on a Yelp, we're on a Google review or something to that nature. And so I often encourage the community, if we're doing something right, let us know, like truly be vocal, use your voice and let us know as your board so that we know that that's something that we want to continue or either scale up or really look at, like, how is this working? And some communities are very vocal, but there are some that are not. And I'm continuously pushing my South Side and West Side folks to become more vocal in that space. The other part I think of engagement is to get involved, to learn, to learn more. It's a lot. And if you're at home trying to Google and learn what all the things that we're doing, it can be it can be daunting. It's a lot of information. It could I would say it can be complicated as well.
Overwhelming.
Absolutely, overwhelming. Perfect word, overwhelming. So I also encourage community, when we have town halls, when we're at meetings, when you see things opposed, just carve out once a quarter to attend a school function or a school event or a cluster night or something. There's always something happening literally every day, almost every week, if not every week in the schools, just to become more, to come out and educate yourself more. But then I know what that's going to open up as far as you see what's happening in the schools. And that, for me, I hope becomes the catalyst of our community really getting involved and giving back to the schools, whether you have children in whether you have children in the district or not. And so those are the engagement piece. And then I always tell everyone, board members, we're on a staggered election cycle now. So every 2 years will be a school board election. Exercise, and I mean just elections period, exercise your right to vote and make sure you have the representative that you want representing your community and your schools. And you want a school board that's very engaged, very active and very knowledgeable of what's happening so that we can communicate that to the community.